A wheelchair-bound man is dead after an officer opens fire. That officer says the man was waving something in a threatening manner. It turns out that man was holding a pen.
Andrew Horansky is in Southeast Houston with more on what happened early this morning. Andrew.
Vicente, it all started early this morning at that house across the street. It is a group home for men with medical disabilities. They come here when they're released from hospitals and they're under 24-hour supervision. This afternoon, I spoke with the home's manager. He told me 3 residents were living here and that one of them had a bad episode this morning. He identified the man as Brian Clonch, a man in his mid-40s with schizophrenia and bipolar disorder. He had been living here for more than a year. He said around 2:30 this morning, Clonch began demanding cigarettes and soda and became irate when a worker told him he'd have to wait for that. Eventually, that person called 911 and police arrived. 2 officers went in. They say the suspect soon cornered one of them and ignored their orders, so the officer shot and killed him. However, there are some serious questions since it turns out Clonch was a wheelchair-bound double amputee. He had 1 leg and 1 arm and a pen in his hand.
Did he ever feel threatening to you because those officers felt threatened this morning?
He had a temper. He could fly off once in a while. So I don't know. I'm not trying to justify or say he did anything or they did anything.
Garcia said that Clonch could be a likable guy when he wanted to be. It's still unclear whether the lights were on or off this morning. According to HPD, the quarters in there are very cramped, which was a factor in that officer's decision this morning. Reporting live in Southeast Houston, I'm Andrew Horansky, KHOU 11 News.